What's cracking YouTube? It's your boy Doe back again with another reaction. Look, we got times NBA fans went too far. What? I think the Malice in the Palace. Y'all always hear me talk about Malice in the Palace. I remember watching. I remember seeing that on TV, bro. I remember seeing that on TV when I was a youngin back in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? G.I. do or die. You know what I'm saying? G.I. soldier. You know what I'm saying? That's what I am. And Malice in the Palace is the farthest I've seen. That's the farthest of interaction with fans has ever gone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the only thing I can remember that like went too far. Besides that, everything else is not going too far. When it gets to the point that you knocking out your own fans and stuff, that's when it gets too far. When both teams is knocking niggas out in the stands, that's when it gets too far. But yeah, let's get into it. Hey, like the video, man. Subscribe, bro. Help a youngin out, man. On the ground, 100 subs. You know what I'm saying? But let's get it.
One fan tried to blind an NBA player.
Bro, somebody tried to blind
the biggest fight
Dwight Howard
in NBA history. These are the times NBA fans went too far.
Yeah, NBA fans
Nothing
be bugging out.
The time
I like the one he was like this. That was cold. That was funny, bro. He funny. He funny as hell.
With an NBA player. Well, in 2016,
I don't even got a problem with that. That was funny, bro.
In a game between OKC and the 76ers. For once, Philly fans had something to look forward to. Joel Embiid's first game.
Joel Embiid's a foul,
Philly
bro.
had 3 straight seasons where they only won 20 games. Or even less. My heart goes out to you guys. It's been a rough few years. So the fans were riled up about Embiid's debut.
Now the Sixers,
the arena was buzzing. Even though Westbrook was on the other team, he was loving the energy. He lives for these moments. The game started, and things were going Philly's way. The Thunder were down 18-7.
Bro, if Embiid wins 2 championships, is he better than
they got a steal.
Akeem?
They passed the ball up the court to Westbrook, and he drove all the way to the rim through 3 Philly defenders. Somehow Westbrook finished this acrobatic shot, and he was feeling himself.
If
he felt the
Embiid
comeback
wins
was on the
2
way,
chips,
and he
he's better than Hakeem. Factual.
But a certain grandpa wasn't having any of that, and he let Westbrook know what's good.
You shouldn't get kicked out of. Is that Kyle Singler? Bro, Kyle Singler, bro. Are you even in the league, bro?
Ooh, this grandpa's savage.
Bro, we thought you was about to be. Bro, we thought you was about to be one of the best 3-point shooters in the league, bro. What is wrong with you, bro?
Doubles in an NBA game, all right? Especially
Kyle Singler,
when the cameras catch you doing it for the whole
it is
world
Kyle
to see.
Singler, bro.
Makes you wonder how something like this even happens. Well, the grandpa said Westbrook started it. He told security that Russ called him fat, but they didn't care what he said. They just
bro, you shouldn't get kicked out of the game for that, bro.
He issued a public apology.
The NBA needs to start learning how to get more fans. Like, look at y'all now. Y'all barely got niggas. People barely ain't even watching, bro. We would rather watch Flight Reacts than we would rather watch a live game. Y'all, bro, like y'all, bro. When we can get fans back, bro, y'all gotta let shit like this happen, cause that's gonna bring more attention, more fans. Y'all be trying to play these. Oh, we want good games. We want it quiet. We don't want nobody yelling, no shouting. That's how y'all be acting, bro. Y'all can't do that, bro. We gotta have somebody like this.
The entire 76ers organization.
Bro, the attention, the hype, bro. Come on, bro.
Match. Damn, and my popcorn ready and everything, man. But speaking of,
they make the game entertaining,
imagine
bro.
Being a billionaire, you know, with a B, and starting a fight with an NBA player. Well, that's exactly what happened during Game 3 of the 2019 NBA Finals. A minute into the 4th quarter, all the pressure was on Golden State. The Raptors were up 96-86. So with the game
I remember this when Kyle Lowry said he pushed him. Shit, I would have pushed you too.
Drove in for a layup. But Ibaka unleashed his inner LeBron and chased him down, sending a shot to the sidelines. So with the ball flying into the crowd, Kyle Lowry dove into the seats trying to save it.
Hey, bro, Kyle Lowry weighs 450 pounds. If he fell on you, what would you do? What would you do if Kyle Lowry fell on you? Exactly. You would push him, huh?
Warriors investor Mark Stevens not only shoved him, but told him multiple times to, quote, himself.
Hold up.
Bro, so wait. So we can have niggas like Jordan punching on their teammates and shit, yelling at folks, but we can't have the fans telling players to fuck themselves? Are y'all, bro?
If you're
NBA
really
so
trying
soft,
to pick
bro.
a fight with a
So soft.
200-pound NBA player, man, he's lucky the cameras were rolling. And it'd be one thing if it was just some normal fan.
Bro,
that
just
did
because
this,
somebody's
but
big don't mean
Kyle
they
was
can fight.
shoved by a billionaire Warriors owner, Mark Stevens. Being a team investor means you represent the NBA. So the league was
What happened to him? Oh, he was banned for a year. But did they say that he wasn't an investor no more in the league? They took his money, but said you can't come to the game.
furious when they saw this clip.
Media,
They slammed
bruh.
Stevens with a $500,000
The citizens of America is
fine.
lame. The
Ooh,
media
dang.
is stupid
But it
as
only
hell
got
too.
crazier. They threatened to fine him $100 million. If you
Threatened.
didn't drop a like and subscribe to the channel, don't
Oh.
risk it, dog. But anyways,
They threatened
the
him, but
NBA
then
realized
only
that
fined him
money wasn't
500.
enough.
Bro,
They
imagine throwing a threat of 100 million and then only getting 500,000.
really wanted to make a point.
Looks soft,
so
bro.
They banned him.
I thought
from
they was
attending
a
games for
league
an
of making
entire
examples out of
year.
people and
This
shit.
dude owns a team, and he can't even watch them play. Imagine that, man. Although, in my eyes, he still got off easy, because when Kyle heard billionaire dude telling him to off, he almost knocked him out.
Anywhere other situation, if it wasn't in this situation, things may have been, they probably would have been done differently, handled differently by me. You know, understanding that, like, I have 2 young children, and, you know, to being able to hold myself to a certain standard, which I do. I hold myself to a high standard. I got to make sure that I uphold that.
What a humble way
Yeah,
to say he
duh.
would have kicked his ass. But at least that fan didn't try to blind him. Yeah, you heard me right. James Harden was nearly blinded by a fan. And this moment came back in 2016.
I don't know this
between the
one. What is
Rockets
this one? I don't
and the
understand
Jazz.
this.
And if
How
there's
the
one
fuck you
thing
get
you should
blinded
know
by
about
a
Utah,
fan?
it's that they got the wildest fans in the NBA. But this time, they
Bruh.
took it way too far.
Russell
It was
Westbrook
late in the
funny
third
as
quarter,
hell.
and Harden was right at home, walking up to the free throw line. Everything was pretty normal.
Oh, they
until
put the light in his face,
something
huh?
shined in Harden's eyes.
They had a camera with a flash.
I mean, really, James Harden, is it that big a deal? You're about to look like you're
Is
gonna
it really a big deal?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hard disagree with
Hey,
the
bro,
announcement.
I ain't gonna lie. I got a problem with flashes because if something flash, like I can't look at light because I get like eye stains where it's like if I like my ring light. If I look at the ring light, I can just see a ring for a minute or two, and that's all I see in my eye is a ring.
Sir, man,
So yeah, I can
this
understand
is a
this.
big
I can
deal.
understand
That
this.
fan wasn't using a camera flash like he said. It turned out that he was shining a laser pointer directly into Harden's eyes. Like, who comes to an arena and does that type of shit? Just watch the game, dude. This guy was really trying to clout chase by
Bro,
blinding
you tried to
Harden.
throw the ball
Laser
at him. That's
pointers are,
funny as
like, for real
hell.
dangerous. It only takes half a second to cause vision loss. So this could have been serious, and I guess laser pointer dude got the attention he wanted because he was shortly after thrown out of the arena.
That's
Not
good,
only that,
bro.
but he got a 1-year ban from NBA games. But that's nothing
Oh,
compared.
the same as putting your hands on an NBA player, you get a 1-year ban. Man,
To
the
these
NBA don't get
fans.
out of here with that bullshit,
They
bro.
started a city-wide riot. And I don't blame him. It was honestly LeBron James' fault. When Bron came into the league, Cleveland sports hadn't experienced a championship win in
Wait,
30
he said what
years.
about LeBron?
That's not only that, but he got a 1-year ban from NBA games. But that's nothing compared to these fans. They started a city-wide riot. And I don't blame him. It was honestly LeBron James' fault. When Bron came into the league, Cleveland sports hadn't experienced a championship win in 39 years. So when LeBron got drafted, they looked at him as their savior, and they thought he'd never leave. But during LeBron's first 7 seasons in Cleveland, he just couldn't do it. The organization and team around him was just light years behind. And after years of failing, LeBron
Wally.
had
That's my boy
enough.
Wally.
In the summer of 2010, he was a free agent, but Cleveland fans weren't worried about him leaving. I mean, how could he?
What?
He grew up there. Well, ESPN announced there'd be a
Bro, that nigga had
75-minute
the
special
nappies.
announcing his decision.
That nigga got
And
the
with fans
nappies.
all over the city watching, this happened.
The answer to the question everybody wants to know. LeBron, what's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Yeah, the
Miami
best
Heat.
decision of his life.
That was the conclusion you woke up with this morning.
That was the conclusion I woke up with this morning.
Damn. LeBron really devastated his own city.
Oh, he joined Chris Bosh and D Wade. First of all, he joined D Wade. Chris Bosh was traded after the fact. For you idiots that love using, he joined Chris Bosh, D Wade. Chris Bosh was traded after. Bro, you can't say somebody joined. If y'all was so mad, be mad at the Raptors. They didn't have to trade Chris Bosh. Stupid niggas. I hate
People
dummies,
are literally
bro.
going to lose their jobs,
Dummies,
lose
bro.
their joy for basketball games, and lose
Big
their
dummies,
hero
bro.
because of this.
NBA,
He made
bro.
it a publicity
LeBron
stunt,
haters are
all for
dummies,
him.
bro.
So the fans
He
reacted
joined Chris
exactly
Bosh,
how
and
you would have
no, he
expected them
joined
to.
D Wade, and Chris Bosh got traded after the fact.
Burning jersey in Lakewood.
Haters,
How
bro.
arrogant to get on national TV and slap the city and the team that supported you since you've been in high school straight in the face like that.
He took a whole team away. There's other players out there. There'll probably never be another LeBron anywhere soon.
Look at these fake fans.
Whew, Jesus. Overnight, LeBron went from a hometown hero to the most hated person in Ohio.
He's still a GOAT.
LeBron was the entire
GOAT.
Cleveland economy. And that's why when he left the Cavs, the value of their team dropped from $476 million to $355 million instantly. Just think about that. $121 million disappears
Bro,
from
if
your
you
team
think
in a split
NBA
second.
team is
Damn,
worth
feel bad for the
$400
Cavs
million?
But see, LeBron just wanted to better his career. He saw a
Nowadays,
championship
you
opportunity in
crazy
Miami.
as hell.
And come on, man.
If you
It's
want to get into the
Miami.
NBA,
You'd be
bro,
crazy to not choose Miami
not get
over
into the
Cleveland.
NBA, but be
I'm
an
just saying,
owner.
dude. Come on. But
Boy,
the
your
fans
money gotta be in
forever
the
felt some
billions,
type of
boy.
way. So during that next season, when the Heat came back to town, they
Or you
didn't
gotta
let
have
LeBron off
multiple,
easy.
like,
LeBron
owners.
came into the arena, and it was one of those situations where a 6'9", 250-pound man actually needed security.
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
it looked like every single person in the crowd was ready to risk it all. Everyone was booing, signs with insults calling LeBron a traitor. And
Bro, we
quickness.
love it, bro.
Every time LeBron got
We
the
love
ball, the crowd let him know they didn't love him at all anymore. But
love
he
it,
didn't
bro.
care. Him and the Heat came in with a point to prove, and LeBron went to work. LeBron got
Mario
38
Moon.
points,
Y'all like,
8
damn,
assists,
this nigga
and
know
5 rebounds
everybody in
that
the
game.
NBA.
He barely
Yeah,
missed a
yeah.
shot, and he did this with every single fan rooting against him.
I'm
But
not like
at the end
reacts,
of the
bro. I
day,
know everybody
LeBron
in the
didn't
league,
mean
bro.
to disrespect the Cavs or the fans.
Who was that, Anthony
they
Parker?
just took what he did personally. And LeBron knew deep down in his heart,
Sorry
one
ass
day
Anthony
he'd
Parker.
repay his city. So he returned to Cleveland in 2014, signing with the Cavaliers. And he
Mhm.
made it his mission to bring a championship to Ohio. And just 2 years later, he did it. 2016, the Cavs came back from down 3-1 to the Warriors.
The best block of all
LeBron
time.
did what no one ever
The
could
best
do
block
for
of
the city
all
of
time.
Cleveland. He ended the championship drought and won everyone's hearts back.
Best
All right,
block of all
Citywide
time.
riot, check. Player nearly getting blinded, check.
This the end of the. I was about
But
to
a
say.
fan starting the biggest fight in
I'm
NBA
telling you,
history.
bruh.
Now that's something we got to talk about. The malice
Bro,
at the
imagine,
Palace
bro.
was
You
one
know
of the
how
most
fuck,
infamous
bro. You know
moments
how
in
much
sports
fuck shit you gotta
history.
do.
And it all
That
went down
both teams
November
is fighting
19th,
fans, bro.
2004. In a game
Both
between the
teams is fighting
Pacers
fans,
and
bro.
the Pistons. Coming into this
game, bro.
there was a
They was arguing with each other, and then at the end of the night, they fighting fans, bro. That's
ton of
crazy,
hype.
bro.
Detroit had just knocked Indiana out of the playoffs the year before.
Bro,
Went
Tayshaun
on
Prince
to
gonna
win
be
the
getting no
championship.
the love he
So,
deserves,
coming into the
bro.
Pistons arena, the Pacers had revenge
Chauncey,
on their
everybody,
mind.
my cousin Billups.
This was the first time these two teams faced off since then, so the game was nationally televised on ESPN. And with all the bad blood there, everyone was watching. From the jump, the Pacers controlled the game. Ron Artest was playing out of his mind, and he dropped 17 points in the first quarter. But it wasn't long before the game got physical. The crowd got crazy, and the Pistons got heated. The Pacers completely dominated the entire game. Ron
Jermaine
Artest
O'Neal,
and Jermaine O'Neal
Steven
combined for
Jackson.
44 points. So there wasn't much Detroit could do. And with less than a minute left in the game, the Pacers led 97-82. All hope was damn near lost for Detroit, but the Pistons weren't just gonna give up. Ben Wallace got a pass inside and tried to lay it up. Then Ron Artest hit him with a hard foul. It could have been left at that, Ben could have shot his free throws.
That wasn't even that bad of a foul,
headed
though.
home.
Like,
but
if we're
Ben
being
said,
honest, it wasn't even that
"You gotta
bad."
Square up, dog. And it's safe to say that's when all
Hey, bro, you know how
hell
crazy
broke loose.
Ben Wallace is only like 6'7", bro. Bro, Ben Wallace is like 6'7", bro.
We just went from watching an NBA
He was like
game
6'7",
to
2-something,
WWE.
280.
Boom.
What?
We got 2 shows in one.
How
Things
big?
got heated between
How
the
much
two
did
teams,
Ben Wallace
but
weigh?
Steven Jackson and Ben Wallace were the ones doing the most. Even though it all started with Ron Artest's foul, he was seen just laying down on the scores table with his hands behind his head. The man was trying to cool down and not get involved.
6'8",
the fan in the crowd
240.
went way too far. This dude threw a full Diet Coke right at Artest. And well, this turned the entire arena into chaos.
Bruh.
Past the pacer bench to go. Now Artest has jumped over the scorer's table and is trying to get down to the bench. Artest is in the stands. Oh, this is awful. Fans.
Damn.
Steven Jackson's in the fans. Rasheed Wallace going into the stands. The security trying to somehow restore order.
Holy
Bro.
What is even going on? Players were literally beating up fans in the stands on live TV.
Bro,
Nothing
this is
in
lit.
NBA
This is
history
lit.
compares to this. And the chaos kept going. The fight boiled over onto the court.
Yeah.
Fans and players were swinging at each other. And eventually,
Yeah.
the game was called off. And security tried to escort everyone off the court. But as players were leaving, the fans started throwing drinks,
Yeah, they kept
food,
throwing
shoes.
shit.
I mean, they were throwing everything they could. One dude even threw a chair. Jesus. So,
Like it's the WWE. He threw a chair.
as things got
That's
so out
fucking
of control,
funny.
it led to the biggest fines and suspensions the NBA has ever seen.
Hell
Ron
no.
Artest was suspended for the entire season and lost nearly $5 million in salary. Steven Jackson was suspended for 30 games and lost $1.7 million. Jermaine O'Neal was suspended for 15 games and lost $4.1 million.
15 games for $4 million?
Lawsuits were filed, charges were placed, and history was made. So this is without
That's
a doubt
not even crazy
the
because
craziest
NBA
moment
players
in
is getting
NBA
like
history.
shit,
But
800K
you
a
can't
game
talk
now.
about the craziest moment and not bring up the craziest player in NBA history, Kyrie Irving. He's bashed the media, took shots at LeBron, disappeared from the Nets. It's ridiculous.
What? This is what,
Every time
is he
Kyrie
about to
does
say
something
like
crazy,
where
I
LeBron
always
at?
wondered,
And he's like
what
with
do
your mama or
other
something.
NBA
If
players
that's
think
bruh,
about
if that's on
you
here,
wanna
bro.
find out? Well, click on this
I was
video
about
right
to say.
here. It's all about what NBA players think about Kyrie Irving, and it gets pretty.
Yeah. But like I said, bro, that Malice in the Palace is crazy. He had to most definitely finish that off with the Malice in the Palace because that was the wildest shit that happened in the NBA ever. But YouTube, we up out of here, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Comment videos down below that I should watch next. And I catch y'all boys on the flip.